Hey guys, all right, we're gonna talk about this. I've had several people who have been messaging me, asking me my thoughts, asking my opinions, and I saw the news today. I'm pretty sure if you are in the MLM space or network marketing, you probably saw this as well. Let's kind of chat about this, okay? So there's a couple things I want to touch on about the news of AdvoCare closing its distribution model. Some things I want to clear up. I've got the letter here, the announcement here. I just kind of want to go over it lightly, and I want to share some thoughts around, first of all, in the field, there's certain things that I'm already starting to see, and we're talking like hours right now, because the knee-jerk reaction, hey Donna, the knee-jerk reaction I feel like when a company closes or even just changes, right? Like we saw this happen with Beachbody. They changed their whole model. They changed several rules. They had a mass exodus a little while back, and people were doing this exact same thing. I have personally been a part of a company that had 4 comp plan changes in 4 years. Yikes. Not the company I'm with now. They ultimately went through a bankruptcy. They ultimately shut down. There was a lot of shady stuff happening behind the scenes. And every single time we went through shifts like that, I saw this happening to me personally, and then also just kind of witnessing it, right? So I'm going to share this out to a couple of groups and into my pages. If you feel like you have some folks who would just kind of benefit, first of all, for just knowing what's going on. I'm going to tell you guys what's going on with AdvoCare. I am not a part of AdvoCare. I never have been a part of AdvoCare. I have, however, been on the corporate side of direct sales and network marketing. I have sat on advisory councils. I've also coached and led through trainings and stuff, top leaders in AdvoCare and several other network marketing companies. So I do feel qualified to at least start the conversation with you guys about this. So here's what I want to share with you guys. Today, AdvoCare did announce that they are changing some things. I'm gonna go over some of the things that they announced. I'm pulling up the letter here. There's a couple of weird things though that I feel like came along with this. This is like, I've seen several companies who have gone through changes, comp plan changes, shutting down, going to like eliminate their distribution model, eliminating the MLM side of things. I've seen that happen, and it's actually, the way AdvoCare is doing it, at least from what we've seen so far, is not like the usual way, okay? So they announced today that they are going to be revising their business model to a single level marketing platform for customers only, or preferred customers, meaning you will only be paid, you can only sell to customers. They are basically eliminating the whole MLM model, okay? They are giving people through, it looks like July 17th to, you know, shift and make changes. Obviously, being in network marketing, this is people's full-time income for some people, right? Or even just filling in the gaps, right? So I am glad for them that they are at least giving a couple of months like notice, because I will tell you, I've been on the end of things where a company seems fine and they're putting a spin doctor thing on it and they're putting out all kinds of last stops, and then all of a sudden you get an email saying, oh, sorry, effective immediately, we're closed. And oh, by the way, you're not getting your check. I've been there, done that. Actually, got the t-shirt. So I am thankful that they're not doing that to their reps, but something really fishy, you guys, about that letter. Obviously, we don't have all of the information, but they are saying that they gave notice to more than 100,000 distributors today that effective July 17th, AdvoCare will revise the business model to a single level distribution model, paying compensation based solely on sales to direct customers. Meaning no more reps getting paid on reps and multiple levels and so forth. The retail and preferred customer programs will remain intact. Of course, you can still buy their stuff. Hello, that's good for the executives, I guess. The new business model will allow the company to explore new and innovative ways to bring their premium products to the market, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to talk to you guys in the field about, like, just hold on a second. Please share this with your teams and anyone that you know. If you have a lot of people on your Facebook who are in MLM network marketing, please let me know if you share this so I can give you a shout out, because this is kind of like a, okay, wait, stop the presses. We need to look at each other in the eye and like pinky swear to each other that we're not going to act like sleazeballs right now. Okay? Because when a letter like this comes out, it's tempting. You're a human being. You're trying to grow your business. It is tempting to, thank you for sharing, Brianna, to like reach out to the people that you know in AdvoCare, okay? And be like, oh, you know, I'd love for you to join my team and blah, blah, blah. Listen, okay, I'm going to get into that, because that is the piece that people outside of our profession, that is why some people don't look at this profession as a profession. That is a big piece of it right now. Do y'all know what they say? I'm saying the people outside of our profession, they call us huns. Hey, hun, so sorry to hear your company shut down. You want to join my team? Hey, hun, so sorry. You know, hey, I'll give you a special discount if you bring your team over to mine. They call us huns. Do you want to know why? Is because the network marketing profession has not risen up to the level of professionalism yet, where we are not seen as people who act like professionals in stressful or fearful situations, okay? So coming from a perspective where I have been on both sides of the fence, y'all know, I have been behind the scenes of direct sales companies corporate. I have been on the field in the trenches as a rep in a couple of different direct sales companies. This is what I do full time. Okay, so a couple of things I want to share with you guys. One, pause. Hey girl, yeah, hey girl, that's the same thing. Okay, so pause. Take a deep breath and really understand what's even going on. AdvoCare, they still have a couple of months where their reps just got kicked in the gut, okay? There have been rumors flying around, yes, that this was coming down the pike, but honestly, like, think about it. If someone's house was burning to the ground, you would not run up to them and say, hey girl, so sorry to hear about your house. Hey, you want to buy some insurance from me? Like, y'all, we would not ever do that. In fact, if that was your neighbor and somebody came over to them selling them insurance while their house is on fire, you'd be like, bro, get off my lawn, right? We have to act like that in this profession too. So there is a way though, okay, for AdvoCare or whoever, y'all, this is not the first, this will not be the last time something like that happens in this family, okay? There are ways to be classy and attract people to you, and I will share that with you. It's probably not what you're thinking. It's not fast, and I'm gonna share that with you. It's happened to me. I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been on the side of the fence where people have been trying to recruit me when I just got kicked in the gut and the company I loved went bankrupt or whatever, cut the comp plan to like 90%, taking away our income. Yeah, been there, done that. And I've also been on the side of the fence where people have said, hey, my company just shut down. I need somewhere safe and I want somewhere, a culture for my team. Okay, I've been on both sides. I want to share with you guys what to do, what not to do, okay? But first and foremost, here's what I want to say. This thing that's happening with AdvoCare, right now, the letter, I've seen a lot of letters from multiple different companies when they either change their model, they remove their distributors, or anything like that, or flat out go out of business, go bankrupt, get shut down by the FTC, okay? It's happened to a lot of different companies. I personally believe that this is, you know, AdvoCare is an industry titan. They are big. They are a legacy company. Y'all, this is not a newbie company. In fact, when I think of like the companies where their reps are like super flashy and hypey, you know, flashing their Porsches and, you know, flipping out their money and all that, I don't think of AdvoCare. like that. Do y'all? Like, I don't think of that at all. Thank you, Melba, for sharing. So it's a little weird to see this happening with this letter. But the thing that strikes me as super odd about it is that in no part of this letter that I saw, at least the one that came out today, this letter is from Lindsay Bomar at AdvoCare. In no part of that letter did they thank their distributors or their reps for getting them to where they are. This letter went out to over 100,000 people who are reps for their business. It's just odd, y'all. It's just fishy. I don't know. Like, I've seen a lot of companies' letters, and usually they're pretty standard, and it's really strange. The other thing that's really strange is that, and this is a conversation, I'd love to hear what you guys think, because they have about 100,000 reps and about 400,000 customers. That, in my mind, I mean, what we've seen from Vima and Herbalife and all these different companies, that's a pretty safe, I mean, customer to rep ratio. You know, you want it like 7 to 1 customers to reps, 8 to 1, 9 to 1, 10 to 1. You know, you want way more customers than reps, okay, in your business. So take a look at your business right now. Take a look at your team. That's a really good indicator. You want way more customers, real customers, than reps, okay? So just kind of look at like your culture of, do you or your leaders, like your actual team, your uplines, or your company, what are they promoting the most? What are they incentivizing the most? Like when they run promos, they run sales, what are they doing the most of? What are they attracting more? Are they doing a ton of like kit specials or waiving the membership fee if your company has a member fee? Are they doing a lot of that, or are they helping you acquire customers? You want to be with a company that is bent on acquiring customers for you, not reps. Okay, so that's first and foremost. And honestly, when I think of AdvoCare, I don't think of the kind of company that's out there flashing the lifestyle and the money and the bling and the cars and all of, I don't think of it like that. Maybe I've been living under a rock, but I don't think so. I study this stuff for a living. So the whole thing is just kind of fishy, okay? Because I don't know. Something about that letter is kind of weird. So I want to talk to you guys. Y'all are my friends. Most of you guys who are on my page are involved in network marketing or direct sales, or you have been in the past, or this is your full-time thing. I'd love to know. So if you are new to watching my videos, just type new below. If you shared, let me know. I would love to give you a shout out. What I do is I am in network marketing full-time. I train on social media as well, but most of all, like, I just love people. I love helping people in network marketing. Do it the right way. Do it with integrity. Still crush it. I want to help you crush your business and just hit your goals and all of those things. But you can have heart while you hustle. You can have both. And it's my mission to share how. Hey, Denise, thank you. Welcome. Okay. So here's the thing. This only came out a couple of hours ago. Thank you for sharing, Aubrey. And I've already seen the vultures. Have y'all seen the vultures? You know, vultures are like those big birds. Thank you, Barbara. Of course, I'm gonna shout you out. Thank you for sharing, Joy. Vultures are those big, big birds. Now, here's the thing. Vultures don't just start circling over things that are already dead. They start circling over things that are dying, okay? So, vultures in network marketing, they're coming out. They're coming out of the woodworks and they're commenting on posts. They're doing searches on Facebook. They're typing in the word AdvoCare. If you type in the word AdvoCare on Facebook in the search bar up top, you're probably going to see posts that say something like, "So sad, my prayers are with people with AdvoCare. If you're looking for a new home, message me." Okay. So sad, my prayers are with AdvoCare. You know, if you know anybody in AdvoCare, please send them my way. Okay, and that's what they're posting on public. In Facebook posts, they're commenting that. In Messenger, it's even worse. It's like, "Hey girl, so sorry to hear about AdvoCare," which is fine, okay? It's okay. Like, again, this is a really traumatic thing, example, but let's go back to like, if a house was burning down, okay? you would probably say, I am so sorry to hear about your house. Just to kind of give them like an ear or a shoulder to cry on, or like if it's your friend, it's okay to express your condolences. They just got kicked in the freaking stomach. Okay, that's okay. What's not okay is to do like, comma, if you're looking for a new home, let's chat. Or, hey, you should join my team. We don't have XYZ problem. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the madness. Y'all, we have to stop doing that. We have to stop it. Until that stops, this profession will always have that stigma of being sleazy and slimy and scammy and hypey and just gross. This is my profession. This is your profession. People in general don't dislike network marketing. They don't. They don't dislike MLM. They don't dislike Pampered Chef and Tupperware and Mary Kay and whatever. They don't. What they dislike is the people within it who act like sleazeballs. That's what they don't like. That's what they associate when they're uneducated about this profession as a whole. That's what they hate. So y'all, please, like pinky swear, pinky swear, if you are watching this video, please, yes, you can reach out to your AdvoCare peeps and just be a person. Just love on them. Just message them, maybe even send them something. If you're friends with them, send them some flowers. It's to them. If they poured their heart into this company and their company is shutting down a big, huge, giant part of what they work so hard for, y'all, it is like their house burning down to them. That is how it feels. Coming from somebody who has personally experienced it, I will tell you, that is the level of heartbreak that they're going through. Don't come at them with something that's in it for you. Don't. Come at them with nothing but love and pure intentions. Okay? Authentic. Please. Okay. Whew. Stepping off my soapbox for a second. Okay. Here's the reality, you guys. Odds are you can think of a company or a product. Say Mary Kay, for example. Okay, I'm not in Mary Kay. I've never been associated with Mary Kay. I take that back. Mary Kay's grandson and I grew up together as kids. Isn't that fun? Did y'all know that? It's true. Yes, so I grew up with Mary Kay's grandson. Our families were friendly families, all that kind of stuff. So yes, I'm sort of related-ish to the Mary Kay empire. I've never been a Mary Kay consultant though. Anyways, so isn't that fun? Little fun fact you just found out. Okay. So let's use Mary Kay as an example, okay? So, or any company. If I told you a name of a company, you probably know someone in that company where it's like, if your company that you're currently in shut down, like tomorrow, if you got a letter like this, okay, like the AdvoCare reps just got today, if you got a letter like that, you probably already have in your mind someone's name or a company's name that you associate with a person that you'd be like, okay, if this happened, this is a company I would consider, and this is the person that I would consider linking up with, right? So keeping that in mind, like I know I do, I can name off 15 network marketing companies right off the top of my head, and I can think of a specific person in that company, not necessarily a top leader either. I could think of a specific person in that company who has built a relationship with me over the years, who has been there for me when I needed them over the years, who has been engaging in my live videos, who has been commenting on my posts, who has been sending me happy birthday messages. I can think of those people right off the top of my head, and I will tell you right now, if something happened to my company, like that is happening with AdvoCare right now, I know for a fact, if I go to a specific company, I know exactly who I would be reaching out to. And it would not be the person who's reaching out to me with a, hey girl, so sorry to hear about your company. If you want a new home, you should join my team. Hey hun, so sorry about your company. You should join my team. Nope. Guess what? Next. That's exactly who I wouldn't go with. Do y'all feel me? Like, you can't be an ambulance chaser. That's what it is. We can't do that. We can't do that and then simultaneously expect this profession to be taken seriously. For us to be able to go into professional event, and somebody says, so what do you do for a living? And you say, I'm a network marketing professional, and them not go, oh. If we want that to stop happening and for people to instead say, oh, that's awesome. I love that profession. How interesting. How long have you been doing that? That's the response that we like, right? That's what we want. If we want that to happen, then we have to be the ones to do this the right way. We cannot take situations like this and use it for our personal gain. We can't. We have to stop it, okay? So here's what I'm pleading with you guys. A lot of you who are on my friends list here on Facebook and who follow me on YouTube and things like that, you guys are in network marketing. A lot of you guys have teams. I am pleading with you to pass this message along. Please tell them, like I told my leaders on my team, this is what's going on. Here's the letter from AdvoCare, but please remember, because the knee-jerk reaction is to like, ooh, I have somebody with AdvoCare, I should reach out to them right away. That's human nature, y'all. So there's nothing wrong with if your brain kind of like for a split second went there, it's okay. Give yourself some grace. You are human, okay? But as a leader, share with your teams, look, let's be classy. Reach out and connect with people, but do not start the whole like, join my team, find a new home. That is so yuck. Okay, so if you're a leader, please just share it with your team that there is a way to dig your well before you're thirsty. Okay, so let me give you some examples. For years and years and years and years, I've been building relationships with people. Real actual relationships, like I know their kids' names. I know if their husband just lost their job. I wish them happy birthday. When I see them on live, I comment. I don't just look and watch, and I comment. I like their posts, especially if it's like a selfie or if it's like a profile picture. Like everybody posts that and they're like, is this gonna get like crickets? Okay, like I show love. In return, I receive love. That's the way love works. In terms of social media, it's reciprocal. These relationships are reciprocal. You have to build them, okay? So be someone that people trust. If you're coming into people's inboxes and they see your name pop up, what do you think is gonna be their first like, oh, she's probably messaging me about this? If the only time you reach out to somebody is for a promo or for a sale or to get them to do something for you that you benefit from, odds are they are not going to receive the, hey girl, if you're looking for a new home, they're not gonna receive that. They're not. In fact, it could backfire big time on you. Maybe they would have considered your company or your team, but because you did that, they're like, no. Okay, that's how I was. When my company a few years ago shut down, I was in the middle of it. It felt like my house was on fire. It was our sole income. It was terrible. And I got lots of those messages from from people in good companies. And I was like, nope. Because I don't want to. Look, if that's what you're doing and that's what you're teaching your team to do, people who are professionals and who are influencers in this space, thank you, Carol, thank you, Ronnie, is if they're in this space as a professional and a builder and an influencer, they are not going to want to have you influencing their team to do something that's out of alignment with them, that's out of integrity. They're not, okay? So here's the thing. There is a side note to this, okay? Dig your well before you're thirsty. I think that's a good quote for you to just keep in the back of your mind, meaning build those relationships before you need something from those relationships. Does that make sense? Like pour into others, make enough deposits into their bank before you expect a withdrawal, okay? That's in any relationship, y'all. That's in marriage, that's in friendship, that's in business. That's pretty much applicable in everything. The other thing is, you know how I mentioned in other companies, like if I named off a company right now, I could think of a person that is associated with that company that I would absolutely be like, absolutely. If I were to join that particular company, I would totally join with that person. I can think of people right now on the top of my head. My question to you is, are you too private with your business? I know a lot of people who are in network marketing and who love their product, but they do not promote or inform people that they want relationships with and that they have relationships with. They don't even know that you're in business. They have no idea that you're building a team. You haven't even informed them. Like, this is a good reality check, because keep in mind, your friends are thinking of, especially if you're in a company that people have heard of, okay? Your friends are probably hearing about your company from whatever, from social media, from press releases, from magazines, from whatever, USA Today, things like that, okay? So if your company is out there, your friends, your family, your neighbors, your acquaintances, I'm not talking about spamming on Facebook. That's a whole nother training, but you need to at least inform people in a classy way, saying, hey, you know, I just realized we haven't really talked about what we do. I'm in network marketing. I represent a product called blah, blah, blah. What is it that you do? That y'all, you don't have to go into like this whole recruiting diatribe to give that information. But what you should be doing is at least letting people know that you're a part of it, okay? Because the reality is, like, if they're looking for XYZ product or XYZ company, you want them to associate it with your name. Like, hello? Like, I know people who are in every single company out there, and when I think of that company, I think of that person's name. When someone thinks of your company, do they think of your name? I hope, because that is how you can eliminate and not have to go that route of, hey girl, I'm so sorry, AdvoCare shut down, and you know, if you need a new home, you can join my team. That's how you can avoid that. Because when they see you post, when they see your name just expressing condolences, or they see that you like their post or something like that, they're gonna automatically associate your name with your company, or your company with your name, if you're doing it the right way. They might associate you too, and they might associate it the wrong way. So you totally have to figure that out. You have to brand yourself and brand your business in the right way, okay? So my plea with you guys is, let's be classy. Let's not be the hey girl and the hey hun out there. Please don't be a vulture. Don't start circling the carcasses. Don't. They probably already have a plan in place. They probably do. They're not dumb. Those reps just got kicked in the face. Let them digest it. Let them heal. They're going through trauma. The next couple months will probably be really emotionally like a roller coaster for them. Let them breathe, but be there for them. If or when they do decide to have a conversation with you, just let them get the information. You're just the messenger. Here's the information. I want to help you make a decision that's right for you. That's your job. That's your only job. And when they do make a decision that is to join you, welcome them and leave their trauma let them be in control of their trauma, okay? If they don't decide to join you, don't take it personally. And don't feel like, you know, that they're a bad person or whatever, because they probably already have in mind what companies that they like, what products that they're interested in, and the people, the reps in the field that they associate with that already before you even message them. So you getting into their inbox and being like, hey girl, or hey hun, it'll just solidify their decision to disassociate with you, okay? So that's my plea for you guys. I want to see our whole profession rise up to be more of a professional in terms of network marketing. Like, people generally don't dislike the profession as a whole. They really, really dislike how some people go about it. So y'all are my friends. Let's like pinky swear to do this the right way, okay? And to not be that. That's a bulk majority of the people out there in the field. Let's not be that. So if you find value from this, or if you think others on your newsfeed are in network marketing and they're like, hey girl, and they're probably all up in people's inboxes right now, please let them know about this video, share it out, because y'all, it is crucial. It is crucial. Like, this is the time we all need to say, like as a family, one of our own just got kicked in the face. This is your family. They might be in another company outside of yours. It is still the family of network marketing, and one of our own just got punched. What are you going to do? Okay? Pinky swear. We are not going to be slimy. We are going to band together and be professionals to represent and help these people feel loved and appreciated, and that they've got people that have their back and that are sticking up for them and saying, like, back off, right? Okay, so that's what I have to share with you guys. Thank you so much for all the shares and for all the love. Pinky swear, yes, pinky swear. You guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing, Bonnie. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on another video. Bye, guys.